Number 1. Ferrari's first electric beast, the Puro-Sing-inspired EV SUV Coupe. Imagine Ferrari finally dipping its toes into the all-electric pool, but doing it with the kind of audacious flair that makes your pulse race. Welcome to their unnamed EV SUV Coupe, a machine that's less truck and more blur masterpiece between a sports car and something you could actually take on a weekend getaway. Slated to drop deliveries as early as October 2026, this thing pulls from the Puro-Sing's aggressive lines, but amps it up with razor-sharp creases, a low-slung roofline that screams velocity even if standstill, and those signature side intakes now channeling air for cooling a trio of bespoke electric motors that deliver God knows how much torque in an instant. Think 0 to 60 in under 3 seconds, with a top speed that'll make supercar purists nod in reluctant approval. Under the skin, it's pure Ferrari wizardry. Advanced e-motor controls borrowed from their hybrid racers, an 800-volt architecture for blistering fast charging that gets you back on the road before your coffee's cold, and Level 2 Plus ADAS that anticipates corners like a mind-reading co-pilot, all wrapped in a chassis tuned for that iconic Ferrari balance of grip and drama. Step inside, and it's a cockpit of contradictions. Raw Alcantara and exposed carbon fiber for the driver, but sumptuous leather hides and a 10.25-inch passenger display for the passenger who wants to feel like royalty, with a bespoke audio system that turns every exhaust-less rev into a symphony of silence broken only by the hum of progress. What sets this apart? Ferrari's promising it'll only make up 20% of their lineup electric by 2030. So this isn't some mass-market play. It's an exclusive statement, priced north of $500,000 for those who want the prancing horse's soul without a drop of fossil fuel, proving even Maranello can electrify without losing its fire. Number 2. Mercedes-AMG GTX, the tri-motor hyper sedan slayer. If you've ever dreamed of a 4-door Ferrari that could outrun its own shadow, the Mercedes-AMG GTX is here to shatter expectations. A 2026 beast on the AMG EA platform that's basically a rolling thunderstorm of electric fury. Picture a design that's all menace. Sleek fastback silhouette with aggressive haunches, those Panamericana grille slats reimagined for aero efficiency, and 22-inch wheels that look like they could chew up tarmac for breakfast. It's the spiritual successor to the old GT, but now packing 3 YSA axial flux motors for all-wheel drive that unleashes a mind-melting 1,341 horsepower. Enough to hit 233 miles per hour if you dare, with torque delivery so linear it'll feel like the car's reading your mind before you mash the pedal. Tech-wise, it's loaded. An 800-volt system for rapid top-ups, adaptive air suspension that dances over imperfections while hugging apexes, and next-gen Level 2 Plus driver aids that include predictive lane-keeping pulled straight from F1 data streams. The interior? Oh man, it's a hyperscreen wonderland. A massive 56-inch diagonal display spanning the dash like a sci-fi portal. Cradle and Napa leather performance seats with massage functions that rival a spa day. And a Burmester 4D audio setup with seat-integrated speakers that vibrate the bass right into your bones. This isn't just fast. It's a preview of AMG's super sedan future, blending brutal acceleration with everyday usability. Though at an estimated $300,000, it's for those who treat stoplights like starting grids. Expect it to redefine what a luxury rocket ship can be without a V8 growl. Number 3. Jaguar's GTI Type, the electric rebirth on 4 doors. Jaguar's been quiet, plotting a comeback that feels like a mic drop, and their GTI Type EV is the star. A late 2026 4-door Grand Tour on the all-new JA platform that's ditching the old British understatement for bold, battery-powered swagger. Design hits like a thunderclap. Elongated hood, frameless doors, and a fastback roof that flows into massive haunches, all in a palette of jewel tones that make it look like a concept car escaped the studio, with aero tweaks for that subtle downforce without screaming race car. Power comes from dual motors churning out over 575 horses in all-wheel drive glory, paired with a battery promising more than 430 miles of range. Zippy enough for canyon carving, yet chill for cross-country hauls, with fast charging that won't leave you stranded at a charger. Inside the cabin, it's sustainable luxury redefined. Recycled fabrics and vegan leathers that feel posh, not preachy, wrapping around a sweeping curved OLED display that integrates everything from NAV to Netflix, plus Meridian sound that envelopes you like a concert hall, and seats with heating, cooling, and posture-perfect bolsters for those epic drives. The real hook? This is Jaguar's pivot to pure EV, starting at around 130 grand, in square at Bentley and Aston rivals, but with a cheeky British wit. Think adaptive cruise that learns your style, or over-the-air updates that keep it feeling fresh. It's not just a car, it's Jaguar saying, we're back, and we're electric, deal with it. Number 4. The Range Rover Electric off-road royalty goes silent. When Range Rover whispers electric, you listen, and their full-size EV for 2026 is the crown jewel. MLA platform marvel that's turning the ultimate luxury off-roader into a whisper-quiet conqueror of mountains and motorways alike. Visually, it's pure Range Rover DNA. Towering presence with a minimalist front end, clamshell hood, and those iconic rising wheel arches. Now with seamless LED light bars that glow like Aurora Borealis, all while hiding an 800-volt spine for charging speeds that match its 900mm weighting depth. Yes, it'll ford rivers deeper than most rivals dream. Performance is deceptively potent. Ample torque for towing trailers up inclines without a sweat, adaptive air suspension that levels loads on the fly, and terrain modes that make it dance over dunes or glide on highways, backed by level 3 ready ADAS that could hand off steering in traffic jams. The interior elevates the game. Bespoke wool and leather blends that scream artisanal craft. A 13.1-inch curved Pivi Pro screen that's intuitive as your phone but vast as a tablet, and a 29-speaker Meridian system that turns off-road rumbles into symphonies. Optional rear entertainment keeps kids, or co-pilots, happy on long hauls. With a 62,000-person waitlist already, this thing's a phenomenon. Expected around 100 grand in pounds, it's for those who want the queen of SUVs to go green without losing its throne, proving luxury and leaf can coexist in the wild. Number 5. Bentley's urban SUV, compact opulence unleashed. Bentley doesn't do small, they do exquisite, and their 2026 urban SUV EV is proof. A PP platform pocket rocket that's shrinking the Bentega's grandeur into something city-stalking yet soul-stirring. Debuting late next year with sales kicking off in early 2027. The design is understated drama. A coupe-like roofline on a compact frame, diamond-quilted grille, and 21-inch wheels wrapped in bespoke alloys, evoking a modern Continental GT but with SUV utility. It's got that handcrafted Bentley shine, from the chrome accents to the optional deployable running boards for urban curb conquests. Dual motors on the 800-volt setup promise effortless power, with air suspension that soaks up potholes like their compliments, and fast charging to keep your schedule intact, plus level 3 ready tech for semi-autonomous jaunts through rush hour. Inside, it's a walnut-paneled sanctuary, rotating 12.3-inch displays that flip from gauges to infotainment, hand-stitched leathers in colors rarer than hen's teeth, and Naim audio that fills the space with hi-fi purity. Think 4 seats with wing commands for rear passengers who feel like VIPs. Priced from 150 grand in pounds, this isn't entry-level Bentley. It's their urban evolution, co-developed with Porsche and Audi for precision, but tuned for that wafting ride that makes every drive feel like arriving. If the Cullinan is the king, this is the clever prince. Compact, electric, and unapologetically plush. Number 6. BMW 9-3 New E-Class American Dream Machine. BMW's new E-Class revolution lands stateside with the 2026 9-3, a midsize EV SUV that's like the X3 got a futuristic spa treatment. Dropping in Q2 for the US and Europe, it's the first taste of BMW's next-gen platform, promising efficiency that'll make gas guzzlers weep. Exterior-wise, it's evolved minimalism. Slim kidney grills now illuminated icons, a sleeker greenhouse with frameless doors, and aero-optimized 20-inchers that slice wind like a hot knife, all in a package that's sporty yet spacious for family adventures. Heart of the beast is a dual-motor AWD setup with 800-volt guts, hitting 400 kilowatts of DC charging to add 200 miles in just 10 minutes. Range estimates hover around 350 plus, with level 2 plus ADAS that includes highway hands-free and parking valets that parallel park themselves while you sip coffee. The cabin? A panoramic curved glass sweep housing a 14.9-inch central brain and integrated gauges, swathed in sustainable veg tan leathers and recycled yarns that feel premium, not patchwork, with Bowers & Wilkins diamond tweeters turning podcasts into performances and ambient lighting that shifts with your mood. At about 60 grand, it's BMW betting big on accessible luxury EVs, rivaling the Macomb, but with that 6th-sense steering feel intact. This isn't just transport, it's BMW whispering, the future's here, and it's yours to pilot. Number 7. Mercedes-Benz GLC EV, the everyday electric elite. Mercedes is flooding 2026 with EVs, but the GLC EV stands out as the approachable icon. H2 launched for US and Europe. It's the battery version of your favorite compact Lexus SUV, now with enough green cred to turn heads without the drama. Design keeps the family resemblance. Bold grille, sculpted flanks, and optional AMG Aero kit for that sporty edge, but with EV-specific touches like flush door handles and a drag coefficient that cheats the wind, all on a 94 kilowatt-hour pack for up to 851 kilometers of WLTP range that'll crush commutes. Single or dual motors dish out around 300 horses, with 800-volt fast charging and an advanced chassis blending comfort with cornering poise, plus level 2 plus safety suite that signs dear before you do. Inside, it's MBUX heaven, a triple thread of screens, 12.3-inch driver, 14.4 central, 12.3 passenger, for augmented reality, NAV, and voice commands that actually listen, wrapped in Napa hides with Burmester highs that make calls sound like studio sessions. Heated, ventilated seats, and a panoramic roof seal the deal for year-round bliss. Starting at 55 grand, it's positioned as the premium pick over its gas SIB, rivaling the 9.3 with Mercedes polish. Think wireless everything and over-the-air tweaks that keep it evolving. For the daily driver who dreams bigger, this GLC EV is luxury democratized, silent, and seriously sorted. Number 8. Audi's Q9, the three-row titan of the North. Audi's scaling up with the 2026 Q9, a full-size SUV on the PPC platform that's gunning for BMW's X7 throne. Global debut with US and Europe first. It's the three-row behemoth we've craved, blending Vorsprung durch Technik with enough space for a small army. The look is pure Audi evolution. Massive single-frame grille flanked by matrix LEDs that dance in traffic, a coupe-ish rear for style points, and 22-inch alloys that command the road like a battleship. Underneath, V6 mild hybrids or optional V8s with quattro grip and air suspension that adjust for payloads or potholes. Power figures are hushed, but expect 400 plus horses with torque vectors that make trailers vanish, paired with level 2 plus assists like adaptive cruise that read signs and suggests overtakes. Cabin life's grand, quilted Balcona leather in 7 seats with massaging fronts and folding thirds, dual touchscreens, 10.1 and 8.6 inches, 4 MMI mastery, and Bang & Olufsen's 3D sound that wraps around like a hug. Add rear screen for the kids, and its family fortress meets first-class lounge. Around 90 grand estimated. No EV at launch, but PHEV options for the eco-curious. It's Audi saying full size doesn't mean compromise. Rugged enough for light trails, refined for red carpets. If you need space without sacrificing soul, the Q9's your new overlord. Number 9. Genesis GV90, Korea's heavenly hauler. Genesis is whispering luxury louder with the 2026 GV90, their eGMP-based flagship SUV that's like the G90 sedan stretched for adventure. US and Korea get it first. A PHEV or full EV that's aiming to eclipse the Cayenne in opulence without the badge tax. Styling's a stunner. Crest grille glowing like a shield, sleek lines with hidden pop-out handles, and a fastback tail that flows into 21-inch turbine wheels, all evoking quiet confidence with optional two-tone paints that pop. Electrified powertrains promise smooth V6, like pulls or silent EV sprints, with digital keys that summon the car to you, and Level 2 plus ADAS for effortless highways, plus a chassis tune for that heavenly ride Genesis nails, plush yet planted. The interior? A digital nirvana. Dual 12.3-inch screens bookend by ambient strips, Napa leather with quilted accents, and Lexicon audio that rivals concert halls. Wellness seats with air purification and posture aid for long-haul zen. It's got ergo motion for the driver and a fragrance diffuser. Because why not? At 100-gram ballpark, it's Genesis flexing as the value king of luxury, separate from the GV80's rugged kin, with global appeal for those craving Korean craft without the hype. This GV90 isn't shouting. It's seducing you into the future of serene supremacy. Number 10. Lexus ESBV, the silent sedan sovereign. Lexus rounds out our list with the 2026 ESBV, a dedicated platform electric take on their eternal bestseller. Global rollout, starting Asia and US. It's the second of 3 EVs by spring, blending Japanese precision with zero-emission grace. Design stays true. Spindle grille softened for aero, elegant lines with a hint of coupe flair, and 19-inch wheels in that exclusive wavelength blue that shifts like ocean waves. It's understated elegance, not flash, but with FWD or AWD poise at corners like it knows your secrets. The battery's solid-state tease promises longevity, with Lexus Safety System Plus 4.0 for Level 2, plus eyes-free driving and fast charging that respects your time, all while sipping Electron for 300-plus miles of hushed highway bliss. Inside, it's Omotenashi hospitality incarnate. Handcrafted bamboo trims and semi-aniline leathers that age like fine wine. A 14-inch touchscreen that's whisper quiet in operation, and Mark Levinson's 17-speaker purity for audiophile drives. Seats with ottoman recline, and a heads-up display that paints the road ahead. Around 50 grand, alongside hybrids, it's Lexus proving sedans aren't dead. They're just evolving into effortless companions. For the executive who values serenity over show, this ESBV is the quiet revolution, where luxury meets longevity in every silent mile.